Hey everyone, David here, and let's talk math. Well, for the British it's called maths. Probably because mathematics is like a plural, so maths, it's mathematics. At least that's what I learned from the videos I saw by Juicy. I'm American, damn it! And I'm gonna say math the way I wanna! So let's get started with basic high school Algebra 1. Well, if you're accelerated, you learn Algebra 1 in the 8th grade. So, but details, right? I suggest you learn everything from your pre-algebra books beforehand. I'm going to review some of what you learned in pre-algebra, but not a lot, because we're going to dive head first into this, and we only have 15 minutes or less to do each topic. So, let's get started with getting familiar with the coordinate plane. Now, many of you are familiar with the number line. The number line is a line with marks, and at the very center is the number 0. Moving to the right, you count positive numbers 1, 2, 3, and to the left, negative numbers 1, 2, and 3. Of course, you have everything in between and beyond to infinity, but infinity is way too complicated a subject to talk about right now. Let's just talk about that another time. And just of note, please don't tell me that you can count to infinity, because I know you can't. Anyway, the coordinate plane is kind of like the number line, except instead of one number line, you get two. That's right, you get the freedom to move around on both number lines at once, instead of just going left and right. With the coordinate plane, you have the option of going left, 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 right, up, or down. Up and down being part of that second number line. Here we see the coordinate plane. The first number line going from left to right, we are going to call this the x-axis. The second number line goes up and down. We call this the y-axis. You can also call them, horizontal for x or vertical for y. Whichever floats your boat, but most people go with x and y for reasons that I will tell you in later videos. And just like number lines, going to the right or up will increase the number of that number line 1, 2, 3. And going left or down will decrease it, -1, -2, -3. So now you're probably wondering, or not, this is pretty damn cool, right? I mean, you're having full control of two number lines at once. This is pretty awesome, but wait. How do you determine where you are in both number lines? Well, that's easy. You just declare which position you are in each number line. You do this with what mathematicians call an ordered pair. You first describe where you are on the x-axis, followed by where you are on the y-axis, and you write it as x, y. However, if you've played any sort of Command & Conquer game or used debug methods in RPGs, then you probably call these your coordinates. Try this dot example. Where is this dot on the map? Well, the dot is at 1, 2, 3 on the x-axis, and -1, -2 on the y-axis. So you write it as 3, -2. So I'm sure you're probably wondering at this point, where will I use this in life? Great, you ask. See these cell phones here? Yeah, they've been a big thing for only like the last decade or so, unless you're Amish or something. Most cell phones contain a GPS tracking system that detects your latitude and longitude, which positions where you are in the world. We use the longitude as our x-axis, and the latitude our y-axis. People can find you with the GPS and know what coordinates you are in on this planet. Granted, they're followed by a ton of decimal digits, but they will still know where you are. Mobile games that require augmented reality using your current reality as a landscape, like that of Pokemon Go that I have been talking about for quite a while now, will be using GPS capabilities, as will you to track Pokemon down and catch them. And who doesn't love the game Battleship? Remember when you said attack position I3? Those were coordinates, just written differently because they decided to give one axis letters. Get real familiar with this coordinate system because you're going to be using this a lot from here on out. Plot a ton of dots if you want. Here's a few now. Press the pause button and work on them. Be sure to unpause to watch the rest of the video. And your answers? Right there! Good work. And that's the coordinate plane. I'm sorry if it seems like it was a little short, but I had been trying to make it short so that way I just try this out and see what you guys thought of a video like this. So if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. If you're watching it from the Ace of Hearts Gaming channel, go ahead and click on the link that I'm going to put probably on the bottom right here. That'll take you to my new channel, the School of Hard Knot. If you're on the School of Hard Knot, then go ahead and click on the bottom right and it will take you to the next video. Until next time, this is David saying, see you in the next upload.